It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Paul Goldschmidt had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 5-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central, and the Cubs are atop the division. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-3. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central, and the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. The Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 9-3. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, while the Reds are 4th in the division. The Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. In the standings, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they got
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Toles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
Damn.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Turner at second with 2 down. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. From the stretch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Austin Barnes will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. No balls and a strike to count. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
He never threw me a strike in that bat.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Russell Martin now hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right. Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Right over the middle, knee high.
He's picking the corners, man.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Fat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Looking like the Cubs in the playoffs in real life.
Gets to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And at the plate, Andrew Toles. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Leadoff single is starting to third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Pereira is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock. Putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line definitely sets the tone for the team.
Cabrera who?
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Ezekiel Pereira goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Holds a runner at first with one gone in the inning. In there, 1-2 now. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he is in there. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is full.
Justin Turner will be next. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. So far on the year, Turner is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is under it, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand. Here's Addison Russell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
This thing's hopeless.
And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Kyle Hendricks.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. And he popped him up. Barnes ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1 the count. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Bautista, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1.
Why would you hit Bautista when you have 2 strikes on him? It makes no sense.
First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bautista, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
in the air down the right field line. Carrera on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. So digging in now, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the ground to second for Baez. Reined in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready now, Russell Martin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And there's ball 2 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Skied into very shallow right. Carrera is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-1.
1-2.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And an underhanded throw is in time. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Standing in, Ezekiel Carrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bouncer to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away. Digging in now, Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In his career, Seager comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. High pop-up. Rizzo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Turner takes it in. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Missed with a slider. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kershaw is ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Turner, the runner at third. Peterson over at second. Barnes at first. 2 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is on the ground is short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base and the inning is over. Scott. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier
Kershaw
Baez.
looks in. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Popped him up. Martin is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Andrew Toles. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are pouring right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here's Corey Seager. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. Pereira takes his lead at third with one away. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Seager comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And not in time as the run scores. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor league.
I got my ass kicked, so there's no point.
13-3, the final score. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kyle Hendricks takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that's a wrap here.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, Justin Turner had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 13-3. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. Adrian Hauser won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 2-1. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-3. The Giants tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 1-0. The Texas Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-0. The Indians totaled 11.
Ooh. Nah.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Bryce Harper was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 5-3. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Heading into the day, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. As of today, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. In the standings, the Cardinals are atop the NL Central, and the Reds are 3rd in the division. Luke Weaver collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Diamondbacks to a victory over Atlanta 3-1. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, while the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-0. As of right now, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Phillies are 4th in the division. The Washington Nationals finished off the 4-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-3. It was their 5th straight victory. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Nationals are atop the division. The Seattle Mariners finished off a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-4. The win was their 7th in a row.